Well, at least we know now, so
Yep, we know now, but you know what we also know? We know that Golden is going to try and win this out because he's right now down 1-2. He is the red Zerg at the bottom left going up against Stardust.LighT, who is up 2-1 in this best of 5 in this Intel Extreme Masters Singapore America's qualifier because it is the American server qualifier for IEM Singapore, and that explains the title for everyone's enjoyment because we're playing on Tal'Darim Altered, which is incredibly awesome. The top 3 from today do get invites to get to IEM Singapore, and that is an incredible tournament. $82,000 prize pool. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And these games that we've seen right now, this is the quarterfinals or something ridiculous in a double elimination tournament. This is our first series. I am so pumped to see the next games, and this is not even done yet.
it's not. Golden can always come back. It is 2-1 in Stardust's favor, but Golden did take that first game, and well, actually, unfortunately, it's this Tal'Darim altar, which Zergs, they were kind of notorious for not liking it, and for good reason. The rocks of the third, so annoying for a Zerg player. I mean, oh my god. But does Golden have a build in mind to counteract that?
Yeah, normally I would actually say that, well, what something that Zerg can do is take advantage of the size of the map and take hidden bases. However, Stardust has incredibly effective and solid scouting as well as warp prism play.
Yeah, exactly. So, a hidden third or fourth might not be the best idea against a specific player, although the map might benefit towards it. Now, Sun actually did get a Forge first this time, not a Nexus first, so already a little different, and that's,
We had a
what did I
6
say last
pool.
game?
We had a
Oh,
6 or a 7
okay.
pool.
I was like, I
Oh my god. I was too
yes,
busy
that
doing
would
my
be.
intro to realize that, but yeah, we have a 6 or a 7 pool. And then we have this drone here trying to stop the wall, but we have close ground spawns on this map. We have a very wide ramp, and there we go. We have the gateway being thrown down, but I think this this is a virgin, you can virgin wall with another gateway right here,
Oh my
and
god.
it will be a
Oh my
complete
god.
wall off. But here come the Lings, and we have all the pros pushing forward. They can buy enough time for this cannon. That'll be huge. Cannon's almost done. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Lings are through. One goes down, but still 5 Lings are gonna try and buy enough time. They're gonna about to. That one's about to get picked off. The probes just attack. They do get it off.
Yeah, and the Zerglings do try to come in. New one does get in, so there's going to be a total of 5 in the base, which is going to be just a headache for Stardust. It's not game ending, just very, very annoying. And his probe count is suffering right now. No more probes on the way. Another pylon goes down. He was supply blocked, unfortunately. But Golden did spend a lot of resources into this specific build. So, and by the way, I feel like an idiot now, but I said any build to counteract Tal'Darim. Well, he did. It was a 10 pool, so that's how you do it, I guess.
Yeah, 7 pools are really, really big, and look at the droning that's happened behind it. So now we have these probes forced to not mine for a long time. This pylon's going to fall, so that's a nice little bit of damage to be done. The fact that there's not going to be any, yeah, you didn't even get a cannon started or anything, so that is very much delaying these Lings are doing so much damage just in preventing these probes from mining, not to mention the ones that have been killed.
Yeah, he's killed 2 probes, which isn't too bad, but a zealot does pop out finally, and he does still have a probe lead. It's 19 probes to 13 drones. Golden just now getting his production in, so his drone count should be getting higher pretty soon, but I think it's pretty much even right now. There wasn't any huge damage to either side, so I like this zealot positioning, by the way. Very nice.
Yeah, that's really solid. Just to make sure that if those Lings do try and go to the left, they will get hit by the cannon.
Yeah, and that's the annoying part about this map is that they could have gone behind those geysers like they did. So that's just very nice map knowledge. And now Golden really can't do anything. He can't leave. He's just gonna lose maybe two, 3 Zerglings in the process. So he can just stay there and wait for a stalker to kill him.
Yep, and that's going to be honestly not too far off. The Sunrise score hasn't begun yet, but we'll have it in about 5 minerals, and there it is.
Yep, and now his wall off is pretty complete. And the Lings, he's going to try and keep active with the Lings, do whatever they can, get some nice scouting information potentially. They can run into the main at a key point in time. The cannon won't be able to kill all 4 in time, but we'll have to see if he actually decides to do that later on. Back on the Zerg side, though, a very fast lair considering his opening.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some kind of weird Nidus play or something. If it was Mutas, I would expect another gas to be taken at the natural. But he could still be going for Mutas. It's not to say that it's impossible, but it's something that could be interesting. Plus, the possibility of Infestors, and an Infest Terran bust might be a good way to go about this. But now we're having the Lings that are going to be able to get through. 3 of them are actually alive. Wow, and we actually have a Stargate also being thrown down.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. He's going to be able to send those in and get good scouting information, and he does. He confirms the Stargate. So at least he knows what to defend against or what to expect. Now, any Nidus play might be less effective because of this opening, so that might, dash hopes and dreams about a Nidus. But we do still a Hydralisk Den, so, maybe not a Nidus in the back, but maybe just heavy aggression at the front, which is something that happens on Tal'Darim Altar.
Yeah, and we're having some Overlords now being pushed forward, and if we have a creep highway made with the Overlords for Hydras, they'll actually be able to get across the map fairly quickly.
Yeah, he could do that as well. Even get Overlord speed up, but it's going to be a Nidus, so never mind. But like I said, if it doesn't get down in the main, which it shouldn't with any Phoenixes on the play, making sure that doesn't happen, he could always just put one at the front and just, be like a Hydra Bust in Brood War, except not as cool.
Yeah. Alright, but now those Phoenix are not going to allow for this Overlord to stay in. But we do have that this Nidus network is down, and this is going to be really interesting to see where he goes about putting it, because this Overlord says that he wants to get it inside the base of Stardust right here, which is actually a place that I've seen. Yeah, there it is. It's going to go down now, and it does. The Phoenix. The Phoenix doesn't see. Okay, now we see the vision of it. Now it goes down. Oh my God, the Phoenix actually didn't have the.
Oh, but is he? Wait, does he think that's the Overlord? Oh my God, he thought that was the Overlord probably, and now he's like, oh no. So that should not have happened, especially with the Stargate opening. But it does get through, and this is bad news for Stardust.
This is potentially devastating. The Twilight Council is now in very easy range. There's another Forge in the back, and we're trying to see the double upgrade play again from Stardust, but this Nidus play is going to be potentially devastating, as we need to see him start attacking and kiting. There's even a Queen now out here. There's a Creep Tumor down, so this Creep is going to be staying in here no matter what.
Oh, this is too much damage, I think. Almost all the probes are going down. He doesn't have enough buffer. He does get the Nidus, so as long as another one doesn't get up, and it shouldn't with the Phoenix being active, maybe he can come back from this. I don't know, though, but another Nidus Worm. He should be able to get it. Oh, well, it's not.
Yeah, there we go. If he had a Voider, it might be a different story, but the Phoenixes need to be in higher numbers if they're going to be able to kill off the Hydras. Phoenixes actually kill Hydras very quickly.
Right, because he do extra damage to light, but unfortunately he doesn't have like a huge number at all. His money is very, very low. His probe count is at 14, and Golden's still continuing with his aggression. And there's no way, I'm pretty sure this is game over Stardust. There's just no way he can stop any more units from coming into his base.
This is incredibly powerful play, and the thing is, the creep is just continuing to spread, but there we go, we have the G and then Korean G coming out from Stardust, and we're going to be going to a deciding game number 5, as Golden is now taking that game. We are tied 2-2. Talk about a great way to get into the final game of this series.